up? Welcome back to my channel. My name is Renee. If you are new, hello and welcome to our channel. Today's video is going to be the August plan with me. I am so excited to film this because I didn't film one for July, which makes me so sad. But we're back. Real quick, I want to give a huge shout out to today's sponsor, which is Audible. You guys know Audible. I've talked about them many times before. I am an avid reader. I love reading. I think it is so important. You know, it exercises your brain, makes you smarter. It's also really fun, but it can be really hard to kind of incorporate reading into our day, especially if you're extremely busy, if you have kids, if you have to go to work. Like, it can be really hard. So Audible is a really great option if you are super busy but you still want to prioritize your reading, because you can get it done while doing something else, like working out, during your commute time, whatever the case is. Listen to your audiobooks and then accomplish something else at the same time, which I think is amazing. So Audible's actually giving you guys a really cool deal. They're giving you guys a 30-day free trial, which comes with 1 free audiobook, as well as 2 Audible originals, which is a really great deal. It's really a great service. So if you guys are interested in a 30-day free trial with Audible, just go to audible.com/ReneeA or text Renee A to 500 to snag up your free audiobook. I highly recommend Dark Matter. It's a fiction book that I just read, and I literally read it in like a day. It is such a good book. It's about like parallel universes and like time travel. It's so good. And then if you guys are into like nonfiction books, anything Eckhart Tolle is like my go-to. So definitely give them a shot. Thanks again for sponsoring and supporting this channel. I'm gonna go ahead and just dive right into the plan with me. For today's schedule on the plan with me, we have 3 things that we're gonna do. We're gonna work on my finances. I have a lot of stuff to do in terms of that. Also my work, which is YouTube and social media, I guess, in general, and then also our health, which is like mental as well as physical. I'm just gonna dive right into finances. So finances, I have 3 things here that I want to accomplish. I have to go through my budget. Obviously I do my budget every single month, and I can kind of give you guys like a rundown of that once I'm done with that. I also have a savings plan that I want to save up until my lease is up, which is in March. I'm not sure if I told you guys much about that yet, but I will. And then also my mom, who is an accountant, does like my finances in QuickBooks. So I have like all of my statements here that I have to go through and kind of like organize like what means what, so that she can kind of put it into QuickBooks and stuff. So I like to have QuickBooks and my own personal, you know, budget, because it is very different. So yeah, that's what we're doing first. We're doing finances. So I'm gonna do all of that and then catch up with you guys after and kind of explain what I do.
I've been feeling so small. Watch the clock ticking off the wall, but tonight I'm letting it go. Spend my coin for sure. I'm gonna be myself, or I could be someone else. No one's stopping me now. I'm gonna skip my breaks, I'm gonna make mistakes. I just wanna feel alive. It's just what when I'm out, so try not to hold me down. Feel alive when I'm in this town. Look at these beautiful stars. I wanna drive a faster car. Nothing can break me, no, nothing can break me. Try not to hold me down. Feel alive when I'm in this town. Look at these beautiful stars. I wanna take a trip to Mars. Nothing can break me, no, nothing can break me.
Alright guys, I finished all of my finances, my budget. I just put in all the information, saw how much I saved, and then I also planned my budget for August to like how I spent this month. Also, I did put in my Invisalign, which is why I'm having trouble talking. I'm still getting used to it, so just bear with me until I do. I was initially going to take it out every time I film, but I'm like, that is so bad. Like, you're not supposed to, so I'm just leaving it in. But basically, I have my income, which is, you know, YouTube stuff, affiliate links, sponsorships, QKids, anything other, like if I just, I don't know, run across some money. And then I have consumption, which is like my essentials, just like my house, my car, all that stuff. Business, so like things that I pay for example, like the host site for my podcast, QuickBooks, supplies for videos, and then I also have my personal, which is like going out to eat, clothes, birthday gifts, that kind of stuff. So after I did that, I went ahead and checked my savings, which I have a goal until March to save a specific number. I did not reach that this month at all. Like at all, because I did get Invisalign, which is like really expensive, and then I also did the IPL treatment, which again was expensive, and then I also had my car, which I wasn't really expecting, which was a lot of money. So that's okay, but what I'm gonna do is basically what I had planned to save for July, I'm gonna subtract what I did save and add it to August and see if I can cut things out in August to save even more than I was wanting to save. Does that make any sense? I really hope so. As for my accounting work with my mom, I ended up filling out all the information that she needs on my personal card, my business card, and my debit card, like what everything means, so that she can kind of organize it into like sections. So that was kind of annoying, honestly, and it's not always going to be like that because we just started doing this. We got together in April. Obviously now it's the end of July, so I had to go through April through July, but next time obviously I'll probably just do like 1 month at a time. So I just added that to my planner for the first of every month to kind of just go through, because I honestly forget what I spend on, and I'm like, what is this? I don't even remember. As for work, what I'm going to do for work is I have to go through my podcast ideas. I've been kind of hesitating with my podcast just because, I don't know. So I'm going to kind of just like look through all that. I have to go through all my video ideas. I always ask you guys on Instagram what videos you guys want. So if you're not following me already, it's just at Renee Amberg. But I ask at the end of every single month to kind of see what videos you guys want. So I also have like a little section on, actually I think I wrote it down. Yeah. I have like all of these video ideas that I actually wrote out that I'm going to kind of see if we can kind of mix the two, like what you guys requested, but then what I requested, and maybe like mix and see if I can come up with a good video idea. And then I have to plan my week on my Google Calendar. So I do this weekly because I don't obviously know what's coming up every week. And I don't like to plan too much in advance. Like I know what videos I want to make monthly, but as for like filming days, editing days, podcast days, that kind of stuff, I usually do weekly. And then I also have to do a thing called a media kit, which is for social media influencers. You do like this kit for like companies that reach out. They ask you to send like a thing called a media kit, which is basically like your numbers and like what your channel and what your brand is about. And I have to do that because mine is so outdated and my channel is growing so fast that I can't really keep up with the numbers, which is not a bad thing, but it's just like I have to go in and change all the numbers because every time I send them stuff, it's like way outdated. So yeah, that's what I'm doing right now. I'll take you guys along. Alright guys, so everything is done work-wise that I can do, and now it's time for health. So I'm gonna go ahead and plan out my fitness for the week, because I usually just do like weekly, as well as my goals and my intentions, and then like events in my area I'm gonna Google, because I've been like kind of a homebody lately and I want to like go do things. Every time I have friends over, like they just come over or we'll go to dinner or something, but I'm like, I want to do something like fun. So I'm gonna like Google and see if there's any events in my area. Kind of just like put stuff into my Google Calendar in terms of fitness, social events, and goals and intentions. That's basically what I'm doing, so yeah.
about to leave, already packing. Come with me, I'm not really asking. We'll get away to a place where we don't know. About to see the world in action, what we can be, life with no distractions. We'll get away, this is what we waited for.
So I put together like a whole list in terms of like my priorities, my intentions, and my goals. So what I did was like 3, 2, 2. 3 priorities, 2 intentions, 2 goals. And this is like a monthly plan with me, but this can definitely be used like weekly because it can change, obviously. My 3 priorities for this month or upcoming week would be stretching. I didn't really stick to that priority, but I really want to. Just kind of doing it when I'm like watching TV or something, because I've been watching a lot of TV really bad, which is my second priority, is to read more. Again, I've been slacking because there's just been so much good TV on. There was like Orange is the New Black is on. I'm almost done with that. Once I'm done with that, I only have one show, and it's Euphoria, because Real Housewives of New York is done. And I was watching like Scare Tactics, Black Mirror, Shane Dawson's video came out. There was another one, The Society on Netflix I got into. Like, I just need to stop watching TV and read more. My goal is going to be to finish 3 books because I'm behind on my reading schedule. Usually it's like a 2 books per month kind of thing, but I feel like I have a lot of time if I don't have that much TV. Like, I literally have a lot of my morning and my nights to read, and I can get back on track pretty easy with that. And then also to figure out my car situation. It's been a big, I don't even know, blur. I spent a lot of money dealing with my car and they still haven't fixed it, so it's kind of a priority right now to kind of just get that figured out. So those are my 3 priorities: stretching, reading, and dealing with my car. My main focus for the beginning of this month. And then my 2 intentions are to do something every day that I fear, or that kind of scares me a little bit. When you have something that is like given to you as an opportunity and you hear that voice in your head halt you from going and doing what you want to do, that's the sign to do it anyway. And I've been doing that a lot lately, and it really just makes me in such a good mood. It makes me so confident, like really proud of myself, and like shows my ability to be able to push myself and like grow from it. So whenever you have that voice inside your head that is like, maybe you should do this, and then somehow there's like some reason, like your past experiences or like how you were taught, how you were raised, telling you you shouldn't do it anyway. Like that one thing that's like, oh, I really want to, but like no, like I don't know, you'll know it when it comes up, and that voice in your head will literally be like, that's it. And when you say that's it, you gotta do it. And it pushes me. It makes me want to do it, and it just puts me in like the best mood. So I really liked that, and I'm gonna bring that forth for this month. So, and then also something I've been talking about with my therapist is like reality, like what we actually tell ourselves what's going on versus like what the truth is. So most of the times, especially in my case, I tell myself like exaggerated lies of what's going on. Like I'll say something and it's like a completely exaggerated story that I made up that's not even happening. So when I sit there and get like super anxious or nervous or something for some reason, I ask myself, are you exaggerating what's really happening right now, or are you saying like actualized truth? And it's again helped me in so many situations where I felt kind of like antsy or just uncomfortable. Most of the time I'm telling myself exaggerated lies of what's going on, and like it's like in all reality the truth is, you know, X, Y, and Z. For example, he was saying like, let's say you've spilled a giant gallon of milk at the grocery store. You're thinking, oh my god, everyone's staring at me, oh my god, this is so embarrassing, everyone thinks I'm like so stupid right now, oh my god, right? You're exaggerating the truth. First of all, you don't know what everyone's thinking. Second of all, you don't know if everyone's staring at you. You are exaggerating what is really happening. The actualized truth is you've spilled milk. Someone's coming over right now to help you. Another person is staring at you. One person out of all the people in the grocery store. You have no idea what they're thinking. So when you put it like that, it makes the situation seem a lot less daunting than what you're telling yourself, which kind of calms your nerves. And that can be brought forth with any situation. That's just the example that he gave me. Like if you're very stressed for something, like for work or something, you can ask yourself, am I exaggerating it right now, or am I telling myself the truth? Like, it can literally be used in any scenario, and it's really cool to kind of like just have that intention in the back of your mind and kind of relate it to every situation in your life. It's really, really interesting. And again, puts you in like such a more calm, chill state. And then as for my 2 goals, mine's more like finance goals, if you will. Like, I'm saving up for this stuff. One of them is to kind of look into getting my eyebrows microbladed or tinted, because I have very light eyebrows. I have them, but they're just very light. So I don't know if I'm supposed to be doing microblading or tinting. See and dive into that a little bit more. And that'll save me a lot of time in the morning when I'm doing my eyebrows, because I literally spend, like, no joke, like 20 minutes on my eyebrows, and it's just such a waste of time. And then I also want to get a Mac desktop. I've talked about this many times, but I've just never done it because it's so expensive. But my computer right now is kind of slowing down a little bit, and I'm also noticing, like, when I vlog, I'm always like hunched over like this, and it's because my computer is down. And if I have a desktop, I feel like my posture will be like better. Plus it's a Mac desktop, and I feel like I'll want to work more. And it'll get me to work on my desk rather than out in the living room or on my bed. So, you know, there's benefits. So I'm definitely gonna look into that as well. Again, I don't know for sure, just because it is a little bit expensive. Those are my things. If you guys want to share your priorities, 3 priorities, 2 intentions, 2 goals, pop them down below. I appreciate everyone for watching this video. Huge shout out to Audible for sponsoring this video again. Don't forget to check them out. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you guys all in a future video. Bye guys.